Mm.
I realized, initially we used to look for other patterns for our entry
Okay.
confirmation, but then I realized now that the market has changed. The market is not giving us those patterns. That's why.
Okay.
So
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah, those are the things that are needed to talk about in our private meetings, to show you guys that
Mm-hmm.
we should be, trading using this type of pattern that the current market has been forming. So yeah,
Okay. The strategies.
I said I'm going to post those patterns on YouTube before, algorithm changes things once again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but things have been changing, the market being the market. But yeah, I realized
Yeah.
that, and we also need to evolve, Right now, the market
Of course. Yeah. You've got to have.
is not giving us the initial
Mm-hmm.
continuation pattern. The market just hits level, then shoots all the way, or even just drops. you know
Yeah.
yeah. And if we were used to, waiting for the market to maybe go give us continuation pattern, that's when we look for our entry position. Then you see we're missing out on entries. Probably if you try to
Yeah.
take your
Yeah.
entry, then the market just takes you out. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I think everything is good either way. Oh, yesterday I did
Mm-hmm.
catch the Fed's news based on the strategy that I was working on, and it really worked. I've been forward testing.
Okay.
Yeah, and yesterday was the first
Yeah.
time me trading news, and it worked.
Okay.
Yeah, so at your free time, probably we should go over the new market structure that the market has been giving out. Yeah,
Yeah. And you post this video, isn't it?
yeah, I should
For
post it.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah. So I'll look it up when I get a chance
all
because
right.
I think I've been in these markets for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start seeing the fruits of my labor.
Yeah,
But I know there's a lot to learn still, because like you said, the market changes. There's a lot to look out for.
for sure.
Yeah. Using
Right.
different strategies,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, it's a shame.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
I still wait for others to join. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So real quick, this is Gbpjpy, and in fact, let me just remove my drawings and look at maybe 1 week. There's something I've noticed of these pairs that have GPY. I've read that they make major moves, but at the same time, now where we are currently, there's a let me miss somebody. Yeah, at the same time, I realized that that price has hit certain levels that she might, or even these pairs might try to go back to the initial direction somehow. But
Mm-hmm.
let's just deal with what we. So we see basically that the market has been trending based on the weekly, and we have certain key levels that price probably have been respecting right there. Okay, now if we see this level right here, previously this was a resistance, and now it's turned to support. This one is another support level. So we see that price kind of the market just hit that level, failed to break. Then you see we have this week. Then now the market bounced off. Then now once again tried to go back, and now we see that this week price has gone above that resistance, which of course is a support now. So based on that, if we go to the daily, we see that it's kind of trending above that, right? But as I said, we have a level right here below. In fact, because previously this was also a support, now it's a resistance. We also have a level right here, right there. So if we have these levels marked, there's now a possibility that price might, if price breaks above this one, that means there's that possibility that now price might go back to retest this level. And if that's happening, if she continues breaking above, that means now we are back to that uptrend, because these pairs have been dropping like crazy. If she does this, that means you're back on track. But at the same time, if we see price going back, then now we see we're still going to drop. So that being said, we still need to understand what price is doing around these key levels, around the market price. I'm talking about this level right here. We need to understand what price is doing around that level. Okay. Being said, we go to the 4-hour. Now this is what we see. This is what we see. Let me move this and have it right here. Makes sense. So right now of the H4, yeah, we had this as a downtrend and price broke that downtrend. That's why we see price going up, right? Now there's something I've been back testing too, how this market have been behaving. Once we see price breaking out of these trends, there's a way that I've seen that the price has been, reacting. So if we want to look for those entries, basically we see that there's a trend right here, right? So let me hit the H1. Everything is now going to make sense. Right now, remember, we're still on an uptrend. So for us to look for example, sales, the market has to maybe break this, the uptrend right here. Then let me just start again, something like this. The market needs to do this, probably to something like respecting that level. Then we see price doing this. Now say we anticipate that price is going to give us a new trend, something like this. Now this is what we should be anticipating. That's when we look for our sell position. Bear in mind, we are now in a new trend, a downtrend. So like this, you guys understand what I'm talking about. But if that doesn't happen, remember right now we are at a very crucial place. Yes, the house. So this is it. The next we should anticipate price might try to target for our buy entry, because let me just put this right there. So I'm just going to flip my screen right there. Okay, so if you look at this level right here, that sensitive zone right there. Now if I try to do this, maybe extend that, you see over here price went, respected, came back, respected, came back. Now it broke, came back to retest again, went back, came back to retest. That's a double bottom or double top. Then now broke, then came back to retest this level that it did break up, came back, retested. Now she broke, right? Now then went back, now she broke. So there's that possibility that now she's trying to go this level right here. So this is the best place that we should be looking for our buy entry positions. Being said, I think today is when today is Thursday, right? Today is Thursday, so we should anticipate Gbpjpy probably to continue playing around this level, something like this. Now once we get our good confirmation, is where we should be looking for our buy entry position, and I think this one will be a good one, because now we will be targeting this high. Yeah, we should. Let me add somebody. Okay, right, so that's it. So that is what we should be anticipating on GB. So I'll have this, and of course now I'm trying to off the 1 minute, right? So for a tiny entry and also a tiny stop loss, remember where most stop loss are, that is where we take our entry. So I'll repeat. Now if you want to look for our sell positions, let break out of uptrend, something like this, then we wait for another confirmation, then now we look for our entry based on what we see, another trend. Make sure we have a downtrend. That's what we should be anticipating. So that being said, let me see which pair should I try to analyze. Looking at Gbpjpy, which is good. Any suggestion? Let me see my list. You okay? I don't know, maybe all of you just mute your mic. You can unmute your mic, guys. which pair should I try to analyze for you? Let me see gold, but I don't like what gold looking like. Oh, we had a good structure on Gbpy USD and also Euro USD. Yeah, I remember. Let me just start with the Gbpy USD. Now Gbpy USD and the Euro USD basically are looking like a buying market. Everything is looking so great. Okay, so real quick, this is what I mean. This is how the market is looking like. So if I bring in this trend, probably something like this, or somebody say, and how's this? I saw something USD card. I don't know where that message went. USD card and something. Anyway, yeah. Now, so if I clone this, we see that we're still on that trend, but at the same time, I think the trend. Let me see. We had a touch, boom, 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 and we also had this. Somebody saying something, I don't know. Let's just go with that. Right. So there's this, and if we have a level that we should mark. In fact, let's use this horizontal. Right there. Remember, I've flipped this screen, so don't get confused. Right, so it is weekly. We see that we had another continuation pattern right here. This one right here. That's why yesterday I did take a buy on a Euro USD, gold, Euro, and I think GBUSD before it's into the OMC drop. Because something that I realized was news usually create volatility. That's why I did take those entries, right? So that being said, we see we had this break of structure, break of this continuation pattern. So there's that possibility that GBP USD, Euro USD, and even gold will just continue going up. Remember, the screen is flipped. Let me just take it back. This is how it's looking like, normal, right? So if we go to the daily time frame, this is it. Of the daily time frame, this is what we see. We understand that over here we had a continuation pattern that I think price did print from last week. Now most people will think that, okay, this is kind of a double top, that now they will try to reverse the market back to the bottom, but that is not how I'm looking at this pair, because I understand that we are still on an uptrend right there. Let me flip it back for you guys to see. So something like this. So if we understand that that is just a continuation pattern, why will we look for sales thinking that that's just a double? So this is a trend that we might try to incorporate, add this to our analysis, then try to clone this, maybe have it around this. So we will try to maybe look for this level as our next target, something like this. So that's another good opportunity. So once we go to the H4, we need to understand now what the current market is doing, something like this. I think let's just make it more clean, something like this. All right, so that being said, let me flip the screen. I need to see major key levels that the market did respect previously. We had a level right here. Let's mark this. And of course we had this right here. We kind of see that the market went back and retested. We had these two right there. Market did respect that, and of course I see a reversal structure right here. This is the double bottom right here, and now we see an impulse phase. That being said, let me just flip it back. That's making sense now, right? So if we go to the H1, this is it. You can see price went down, double bottom, went back, now created another double bottom, now pushed all the way up. Now the same thing, this was also another continuation pattern that price did print after the Fed's news dropped. So all I can see is we are on an uptrend after this pattern has been broken. So on GBP we should just wait for price to continue doing, let price continue going up, then wait for a retest probably. Let's just find a level that she might try to come back and retest. Let's just find a zone. All right, let me hit the 15. All right, somewhere around that. Yeah, this is what we see. I'll flip my screen and understand the market more. So probably let me just remove everything, this one, and understand this pattern that price did create. Okay, so we was in a downtrend right here. We was in a downtrend, of course. Let's just have it right here, and our price broke out of this. So that being said, we have a new high right here, which has not yet been retested. So yeah, that makes sense. So right now all we need to do is wait for new market trend. From this price, definitely she will try to give us a new higher low right there probably. Now once we see price giving us a new higher low right here, we need to make sure that she's taken out this new high, something like this, and I think that's going to give us a new trend right there. Then wait for our entry confirmation. I think that is going to make sense in order for us not to be caught in the market madness, something like this. And then of course we target our level. I think that makes sense. Let me just do the last pair because this is a longer video now. Somebody talked about the card. Where is USD card? Right there. Let me start from the weekly real quick. Okay, so this is what we see based on weekly USD card, right? Let me see if I can see something when I flip my screen, right? So this is it. Now when we mark out our killer at this level, let's just mark this too. Now USD card market is moving sideways and there's no problem. Right over here we see we had a trend, price took out that level, something like this. Let me just ignore that, but anyway we can just add that we had that, right? So that being said, we have a level right here that she did break out, and I think now price is trying to retest that level. So there's that possibility that we might see USD card in this and continue dropping. Remember the screen is flipped, guys. Then let me just have this so drawn. Okay, or even price might just continue doing this, then we see USD card going up. Remember the screen is flipped. This is what I'm talking about, right? So this is just a crucial level where USD card is now. If we see how price reacting around this resistance zone, then we should be looking for sales if we get a reversal or confirmation. If we see price giving us continuation pattern, then we should be looking for buys. That is on the weekly. Now if we go to the daily, we should now maybe it's our more levels and the price action. So right now I'm not seeing a thing, so I'll hit the H4, and this is what we see based off the H4 right over here. Yeah, we had a trend, basically had an uptrend right here. That being said, let's just do this. So it's a trade, like we said, it's either we buy or we sell. So now since we see price on an uptrend, if we want to look for sales, let them take out this uptrend, come back, give us a good confirmation, something like this, we wait for a new downtrend until we go all the way to the bottom. Now this will be just key levels to take in your sell positions. Maybe target that as a fast TP, something like this. And if you see price continue dropping and respecting that downtrend, that's when you target, I believe, this level right here is a good one. Now that is still on our sales. If we want to look for buys, we should do this. Let me remove these ones. Then we have a level right here that USD JPY has been playing around for a while. This is it. So we should understand how price is going to react around this level. Now that it's approaching this trend, we remember we had a first touch, second touch, and now we anticipate a third touch right here. If we get a good confirmation right here, then I think that's when, oh come on, if we get a good confirmation, maybe a reversal, then that's when I think she will be ready for buys, maybe hitting this level, that the most high, the recent one. So yeah, I think that's it, guys, for today's analysis, guys. So yeah, I'm going to upload this video for reference, and see you guys.